Well, good morning. Look who we got already on here. Paula Scholl, good morning. James Ranke, oh hey. Andrew Buzzard, that's my cousin. Good morning. Um, you're hilarious, Scott. Uh, I find you very unfunny. Bob Dewey, good morning, Bob Dewey. I am full blown in my sinus infection. I hope everybody's doing great. Matt Atkins, good morning. Karen Buzzard, that's my ma. Good morning. Sue Francis, good morning. Good morning, Sue. That's my aunt. Good to have you on the show. That is some good coffee. Bob Dewey. Are you laughing at my sinus infection? That's not funny. So let's see. Kathleen Beckett Napier, good morning. Ruthie, good morning. So yeah, got the whole stuffy. Good morning. 311 days. Oh, yeah. Oh, happy 311 day. Got it. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I got it. The band. They were never one of my bands. I didn't dislike them or anything. It was just never. It wasn't my jam. And that was the era of all the number bands like Sum 41 and Blink 182 and 311 and all those bands. So, Dave Dixon, good morning, my friend. Debbie Smith, good morning. Mark Carlson, good morning. Put on some damn pants. I'm certain you're not wearing any. No, I know, Bob. Scott's funny, and I know you would never be an ill wisher of any kind. Bob Dewey's the nicest guy I've ever met, or at least one of them. I actually don't have I never ran a contest for the nicest man I've ever met, or in person, nicest human I've ever met. So, Bob, you're in the running though. That's for sure. Normally I would plan on seeing Bob in person in about today's 11th, about 5 days or so, 5 or 6 days. When we do one of the big Irish shows for the I don't know what that was. I'm super medicated. I'm sorry. Let's see. Good morning, happy Friday. And it is getting deep, Bob. Totally deep. So I'm gonna have to cut short today. I have a doctor's appointment I got to split for. But I've got this. It's totally good. Then I've got this, like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And then in general, I feel like I'm kind of meh. So, and then you mix in the Irish Family Reunion. That's it. That was usually the show that I would see you at, and it was always like Bob Dewey. Oh my God, it's so good to see Bob Dewey. And we would reminisce for a few minutes, and then we'd make some noise, and then we'd high five and have some delicious Irish food and treats. So I do look terrible. Thank you, Patrick, for the honesty. So I was thinking about it this morning. There was more than one occasion where I would have this sinus infection. This is like my happy St. Patrick's Day. Here's your sinus infection. So I'd have this sinus infection, and when I was with the Rice Brothers, that's at Patrick Rice. That's that guy right there. We'd play. I think the most we ever did was I think it was we played like 11 shows in 2 days or something like that. It was something quite ludicrous. But we did it, just because that's the thing that you do. What do we got here? Positive vibes. Thank you, Julie. Good morning, Paula Jack right there. Hey, is the ice gone? I think it's gone. Yeah. No, see, that was always, I think that's some of my problem is I will do whatever it takes to get through the next 3 hours if it's a show. So I would take, do you remember I would take this like a fistful of pills that were just like over the counter, Dayquils and Mucinexes and whatever. And then I was wearing a suit coat jacket most of the time. And in my jacket pocket, I had like Mucinex D or Robitussin, that I like, it's shaped like a flask, and I would like just pulling on it. Like, like it was my, getting my rheumatism. So I I mean, I would just be a chemical mess going on in here. And I remember one show specifically, and we had driven like way out of town. Do you remember, Patrick, where it was? Like it was like some like pub brewery, like something like 182 Brewery or something like that. But it was an hour plus away. And when you're playing 35 shows in a inside 270, driving over an hour to go play a show is a noticeable thing. Well, we get up Galleon. That's exact. Yep. Good memory. That Patrick Rice is a smart fella. So we go up to Galleon, which is a long way away, and we're up there. And we're playing the show, and I'm like slugging on all my medicine and drinking my Robitussin. Oh my God, it's so bad. And the Afrin, I would jam those Afrins like and try to get through. And I remember we're playing a show, and like my nose just starts bleeding, and in the best Patrick Rice kind of way, he just reaches over beside him, grabs something. I don't know if it was a handkerchief or a Kleenex or just something, but just hands it to me. We're in mid song, and I'm like, and we just keep on going. Never missed a beat, never anything. Like I was I was having a breakdown of some sorts. So, that's up by your parents. Cool. Wow. So what's funny is yesterday, the Lipton cup of soup. Boy, there's something about that. There's magic in that stuff. Yesterday, I didn't eat much for the day. I may have had chicken bone broth, just kind of like going, and I just sipped that multiple times throughout the day. It felt really good, just a warm, yet not caffeinating in any way. I got to make sure I don't lose my time. What's funny is like this was a bone broth that we made out of a whole chicken, and I was like, man, I sure do miss the Lipton cup of soup. And I think it's the extra salt that they have in it. It's so good and delicious. Eddie Ambrose, good morning. Yeah, Mark, I think you might have broke your wrist a few more times than I had a nosebleed, but we both were doing those. You broke your wrist, and I had a nosebleed every time somebody turned around. My nose when I was a kid, when me and Mark were kids. I mean, if I just went boink, it would bleed. It was there was talk. Now, Mom, you might have to, because I know Mom's listening. You might have to verify this, but was there consideration of cauterizing, like where you stick like I don't know, a hot iron up your nose or something like that? Was that a thing? Was that a conversation that was had? Ugh. That's just terrible to think about right now, but not. But these days, other than when I overdose on over-the-counter cold and flu medicines, I don't have nosebleeds very often. And the great thing is I had them so much as a kid that I'm pretty well, I got the skills. I took a shower today. My hair is super spiky. I feel like I'm fast. I don't know. I'm not on my A game today. I thought with Scott being back, he'd have a whole bunch of cool stunts and tricks and things going on. Like, I mean, honestly, I kind of did the show by myself pretty good. What'd you say, Paula? Yeah. So Karen, were we talking about doing it though? Is that what I don't remember? And Paula, yeah, the same thing. Like for me, it was like I feel like it was like 10 to 12 or 13, whatever. Like I just felt like I got nosebleed all the time. It stunk. It was terrible. Look at me and make you bleed. Well, did you ever just really look, or were you punching me? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, Mark, and the truth will set you free. So, anyways, so I actually got to go. I got an appointment that I got to split for. Got to see my doctor. Randy, you've never had a nosebleed? Well, let me tell you something. Nosebleeds stink. What was that, Scott? What did you? I actually thought that was Randy. Look at that guy. I got to go see a doctor. I don't know if that's the guy I'm going to go see, but that looks like a good doctor right there. What's his character's name? See, Oh, you had yours. Ugh, Paula, that sounds awful. Dr. Nick. Yeah, Dr. Nick. So it's a family show, that's right. And happy green season, by the way. It's this is what the musicians in the Irish folk scene we call the green season. So we go out, we wear our green. Actually, I rarely wore green. I always wore black for some reason. I know why, because I had nosebleeds and I didn't want it to get all over it. So I do have a Dr. Nick missing a finger. Oh, okay. So, anyways, guys, I got to roll. You're all fantastic. Sorry I don't feel great. I'll get better. I know it. I am confident that I'll be better soon. So, that being said, Scott, thanks for coming back. Hope everybody's doing cool. Hope everybody here is having a great day. I was outside for briefly. It's super warm and I don't feel good, so I'm like, I'm not really sure. I know I wore black, surprisingly. Uh, uh, I don't have a good feel on the temperature. I'm going to say it felt like it was 55 today. That's my guess. That's as good as I can get. I'm probably dead on 62. Well, that'll work. Oh, this is a new feature. You don't put it up. You just do that thing. Don't make me spit coffee on this sweet microphone, dude. Not cool. All right, everybody. I got to go. I love every one of you. Thanks for being here. It helps me get my day started. I'm glad that we're starting our days together. I love every darn one of you, even you.